back with Jeff back, and I'm going to talk a little bit about back pain and why your back is going out, or why your back keeps going out. Almost every day someone comes walking in my office, all bent over like this, and say, "Doc, all I did is bend down and tie my shoe." And my back went out. I felt a snap in my back as I went down to tie my shoe. I went to lift a small box, and my back went out. Why does this keep happening to you? And I'm going to tell you why it's happening to you. And I also talk about what the best exercise is to help prevent it from going out again. Why is it happening? Well, we are living in a box. We were sitting in a box all day long. You're sitting at the computer nonstop for hours, and you're driving your box car to work. We were meant to be rolling around on the ground, running, lifting, laying on the ground, getting up off the ground. And we're just not doing that anymore. So our bodies, if we're sitting at a desk all day, our hip flexors are becoming tightened. Our glutes are becoming weakened because we're not working them. We're not squatting. So the best thing that you could do to help prevent your back pain from going out again is honestly simply lay on the ground and get up off the ground. Okay? Now it seems silly, but honestly, when was the last time you did that? When was the last time you just laid on the ground and got up off the ground? Do this as a little evaluation for yourself. Lay on the ground and just get up. And see if you feel tightness in your legs, your back, and your butt. If you're feeling tightness or restriction in areas of your body just from getting off the ground, well, no wonder your back goes out when you're doing some lifting or when you're running or playing tennis or golf. So lay on the ground, get up off the ground. If you feel tightness in a particular area, take like a baseball or myofascial release tool. Just Google myofascial release, self-myofascial release, and then that area that you have tightness. So if you lay on the ground, you get off, and you feel tightness in your buttocks area, do some myofascial release in that area. One of the best exercises is just constantly lay on the ground and get up. Lay on the ground and get up off the ground. And the more you do that, the more you're going to loosen and stretch out and loosen those areas of the body and the back that are stiff and they're tight. You don't need all these fancy exercises. People come in and they say, "Doc, what's the best exercise for back pain? What do I need to do?" And I say, bend down and do a squat, or lay on the ground and get up off the ground. Can you do that? Most of the time they go, oh, I'm so tight, I'm achy all over the place. Well, then you don't need some fancy machines or exercise machines to work on your back. Can you get up off the ground 50 times? If you could do 50, do 100. If you could lay on the ground and get off 100 times without having pain, now you can actually start adding a weight or do something called the Turkish get-up. So everybody tends to overcomplicate all this stuff of back pain, but no one's addressing it. You have chronic back pain, and you're going for pain injections and procedures and nerve blocks, and no one's ever told you to lay on the ground and get off the ground. It doesn't make any sense. So if you're suffering from back pain, if you've been suffering for a long time and you've had all these procedures and stuff, step back, lay on the ground, and get off the ground, and see if you have tightness. If you do that as your primary exercise. Just lay on the ground and get off. Picture a 3-year-old, picture a 2-year-old, picture a 4-year-old. What are they doing? They're playing with their toys on the ground. They're rolling, they're up, they're limber, they're moving around. We stop doing that once we start going to school and we start sitting, and our bodies basically just rust on up. So if you're suffering from back pain, if you got hip pain, lay on the ground and get up. If you wanted injury prevention, if you're into sports or athletics or golf, lay on the ground and just get up off the ground. You can start off laying on your back, get up off the ground, then do times when you're laying on your stomach. You'll be amazed at how many movements you have to do to get off the ground. Hope that helps.